Chapter 6. It's Not Art.
Sunday, 13th of March, 2016. I think there's something rather unwholesome about the 13th being a Sunday. It's the odd numbers, 1 and 13, or 7 and 13. But then again, that's 20, so perhaps these things are weighing on my mind. I always had a head for numbers, and I think I'm always calculating, even unconsciously. In another life, perhaps, I'd have been an Alan Turing type boffin if I weren't so arty. Not much happened today. I wanted to finish off the second chapter of my graphic novel, The Velvet, a detective story. With my life being in a particularly hectic place, I dozed off during the Eastender's Omnibus and I didn't awaken until the end of the second Ice Road Truckers. Most annoyed as I could have put that time to good use. But never mind, I obviously was in need of it. Monday, 14th of March, 2016. Writing this very quickly as I'm off to the Apollo with Henry and his much younger girlfriend. Don't know where he gets them from, but she seems cool, and the ring in her nose is ebony, not metal, which I'm definitely impressed with. Tuesday, 15th of March, 2016. The concert was good, but however, I think some patrons weren't there for the music, and there was a bit too much hooting and hollering. It was fun, and afterwards Henry and Tonya were in high spirits and it was difficult to leave. I got merry with them, not drunk, but merry. Tonya was the first person in all this time to remark on my new glasses, but then I didn't choose them to be complimented. She did, however, flatter me by saying they suited me well. I tripped over my new bicycle on the way in, as Mary had moved it right into the hallway. I was a bit annoyed, but she kicked up quite a fuss about me waking her and the neighbours up, but I didn't make that much noise. She wouldn't talk to me this morning, and told me that when I got in, I stank of gin. But of course one drink smells just as strong as 12, and I told her this. Still in a huff, Mary went to her book club at Ritzy Riviera's place. I think it's important to show children their heritage, and Only Fools and Horses is a delightful window into hard-working working-class life from which Magnus descends. He likes Uncle Albert, because he's silly, and he looks like Santa Claus. I'll have to give him the dreaded Father Christmas talk soon. They teach sex education at school. Why not that Father Christmas does not exist? Wednesday the 16th of March, 2016. Paul, the ass, told me that I need to simplify the icons I've made for the CEO of Shouting Voices vanity project's new website, Neurotic Wollywop, or Sweet Narcissus, as we've taken to calling it. He says that as the icons will occupy less than 150 by 150 pixels worth of space on most people's monitors, I will have to edge out a lot of the detail. I said whilst that might have been valid a few years ago, nowadays many people have 4K monitors, professionals and people who appreciate the resolution of their consumed art and media, and that these are the people the website aims at. Paul didn't have a legitimate response, and told me to just do it, as he couldn't think of anything clever to say. He's clearly been watching too many Nike commercials. Oh, I should have written that down. And look, I did. Thursday, 17th of March, 2016. We had a meeting today, and Paul said he'd spoken to the Shouting Voices boss who wants the icons and art on the Neurotic Wollywop brighter. What made it all worse, in my opinion, is that Paul agreed with me and some of the others that artistically it wasn't the right thing to do. But Paul said that the client wanted it, and as the client was paying, we were going to do it. This frustrates me greatly, dear diary, and not even Miri fully understands it. You can't just alter the art that I've created without having it turn into meaningless and throwaway decals on an irrelevant and outdated website. What I do is better than that, and I really wish I could just walk away and set up my own web design outfit where my clients trust me to know and do what is best for them, allowing me to work outside of the box, purely on inspiration and vision, like an artist should. Perhaps when Miri gets back into full-time work I could consider expanding my freelance operations. Friday the 18th of March 2016. The CEO of Shouting Voices called me up personally today to say that he was keeping his main company's account with Hot Blue but wanted me, Simon Pooter, to take complete charge of the Neurotic Wollywop, as he thinks I know what he wants. And am a better listener. What a stroke of good fortune. I actually ate a fortune cookie in December which said March would bring me good luck. Well, it's nice to see that at least some people still recognise artistic talent.
The Diary of a Hipster was inspired by Georg and Whedon Grossmith's serial and later book, The Diary of a Nobody. It was read by Damien Benedict and produced by Georg Rockall-Schmidt.